Hello everyone. There comes a time in life often after 70 when mornings begin to feel quieter, slower, sometimes even a little emptier. The rush has faded. The world, once so loud, now whispers. And in that whisper is a question. We often forget to ask, what does it mean to begin again gently? In this video, we'll walk through 7 simple yet powerful morning practices that can help transform the way we greet each day physically, emotionally, and spiritually. These aren't routines for productivity. They are invitations for peace, presence, and purpose. Because no matter our age, the sunrise still belongs to us, and a soft beginning can change everything. Number 1, the power of waking up with purpose. They say how you begin your day shapes the rest of it, and after 70, that couldn't be more true. But this stage of life isn't about racing the clock anymore. It's about reclaiming the time we were once too busy to notice. Waking up with purpose doesn't mean having a to-do list. It means opening your eyes and choosing to greet the day with intention, not obligation. Before your feet even touch the floor, ask yourself, gently, what kind of day do I want to create? This isn't about productivity. It's about presence. It's about reminding ourselves that each morning is not just another sunrise. It's an invitation to breathe deeper, to think kinder thoughts, to step softly into life. Some of us wake up feeling lonely. Some wake up with aches that weren't there yesterday. That's okay. Start there. Acknowledge the truth of your morning. But don't stop there. Whisper a promise to yourself. Today, I will care for me. Even a small gesture like making your bed slowly or opening the window to let in the morning air can become a declaration. I am here, and this day is mine. Because purpose doesn't have to be grand. Sometimes it's as simple as choosing to begin again with softness, with courage, and a quiet smile. And that, dear friends, is the first step to joy. Not chasing it, but creating space for it right from the start. Number 2, gentle stretching and breath work for a stronger body. After 70, the body begins to speak in whispers and sometimes in creaks, but it's still speaking. And every stretch, every breath is a way of saying back, I hear you. You don't need fancy equipment. You don't need to bend like you did at 30. What you need is kindness, the kind you give yourself with each gentle movement. Start small. Roll your shoulders back. Circle your wrists, let your fingers open and close like blooming flowers. No rush, no pressure. These little stretches are more than just exercises. They are morning conversations with your own body. You're saying, I'm here, I'm listening, and I still care. Pair each stretch with breath. Not shallow, hurried breath. Deep, slow, forgiving breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Imagine the breath as warm light filling your chest, then melting down through your arms and legs. It's not just air, it's life flowing, healing, reminding you that you're still wonderfully alive. If standing feels too much, begin from a chair. If your balance wobbles, that's all right. Balance isn't just physical, it's emotional too. And some mornings are steadier than others. That's okay. This isn't about becoming stronger. Tomorrow, it's about honoring the strength you already carry today, the kind that got you through decades, heartbreaks, joys, and everything in between. So stretch, breathe, and smile, just a little, because this body of yours has carried you far, and today, it deserves your gentlest attention. If you found this video meaningful, don't forget to subscribe and join our community where we celebrate life's later chapters with heart, humor, and hope. Number 3, hydration and morning nutrition. Before we reach for anything else in the morning, before the news, the kettle, or even the slippers, our bodies are quietly asking for one thing: water. After a night of rest, our cells are parched. A simple glass of warm water, perhaps with a slice of lemon, is not just refreshing, it's renewing. It tells the body, you're cared for, and that message echoes all day long. Hydration in later life isn't about gulping down liters. It's about being gentle but consistent. Think of water as a kind visitor to your joints, your skin, even your thoughts. A little at a time, it helps everything move more easily inside and out. And once the thirst has been quenched, it's time to nourish. Not with heavy meals, not with empty calories, but with kindness disguised as food. A few slices of banana with oats, a warm bowl of porridge with cinnamon, perhaps a spoon of yogurt, topped with chopped walnuts and a drizzle of honey. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be loving. At this age, the purpose of breakfast shifts. It's no longer about fueling a long workday or eating in a rush. It's about giving your body the quiet strength it needs to enjoy the day ahead. Avoid the temptation of skipping it. Even if it's just a bite, that bite is a promise. I am still worth feeding. I still deserve care. And oh, don't forget your tea or your favorite mug. These small rituals, they're more than routine, they're acts of self-respect. So drink slowly, eat mindfully, and let each morning meal remind you you are alive, and today is a good day to feel well. Number 4, moments of stillness, prayer, gratitude, or meditation. There is a sacred silence that lives in the early hours, a silence not empty, but full of memory, a breath of presence. And in this stillness, something powerful happens if we let it. After 70, we've earned the right to pause, to sit quietly and listen not to the world, but to ourselves. This is the time, not to do, but simply to be. To close our eyes and return to that gentle center we often ignored when life was louder. For some, this moment is a prayer, a whisper to something greater, or perhaps to someone we miss. A thank you for another sunrise, a request for strength, not just in the legs, but in the heart. For others, it's a moment of gratitude, not a list, not a duty, just a soft noticing, the sound of birds, the warmth of the cup in your hands, the fact that breath still flows in and out. These tiny acknowledgments, they build quiet joy. And then there's meditation, not the complicated kind, just 5 minutes of sitting, of letting thoughts pass like clouds, no judgment, just stillness. Like watching the morning unfold without needing to control it. It might feel strange at first, this stillness. But in time, it becomes a homecoming, a space to gather your spirit before the day begins. Because at this stage in life, peace isn't found in what we accomplish. It's found in how gently we hold the moment. So take that moment, just one, and let it anchor your morning in calm, in meaning, in grace. Number 5, fresh air and morning light. There's a quiet magic that lives just outside your door. You don't have to travel far. Just a few steps onto the balcony, a gentle opening of a window, or a slow walk to the garden gate anywhere. The morning light can touch your skin and the fresh air can find your face. After 70, the world doesn't need to be chased. It needs to be welcomed. The morning light, especially in the first hour after sunrise, carries something more than brightness. It carries warmth, rhythm, balance. It tells your body the day has begun. You are still part of it. It helps with sleep, mood, and energy. But more than that, it lifts the spirit. Just standing in sunlight for a few minutes can soften sadness, open the chest, and steady the heart. And the air, crisp, unfiltered, free. There's something ancient in breathing. In a new day, even if it's cloudy or cold, the outdoors remind us that we are still part of something vast and alive, that our stories are written under the same sky that watched over our childhoods. You don't need to walk fast. You don't need to walk far. Just being in the morning air is enough. Let the breeze move your thoughts. Let a bird song interrupt your worry. Let the rustle of trees say hello. If going outside is difficult, open a window, sit near it, feel the light on your face like a gentle blessing. Let nature enter, even if only a little, because this world still wants you in it. It still makes space for you in its morning. And when you stand in that light or breathe in that air, you're not just taking in the day, you're letting the day take care of you. Number 6, A thoughtful plan. Choosing one thing to look forward to. After all the stillness, the breath, the morning light, comes a quiet question. What will today bring me? Not in a grand way, not a bucket list or a packed schedule. Just one thing, one small thing to look forward to. Because even after 70, or perhaps especially after 70, we all need a reason to smile toward the horizon. And sometimes that reason is delightfully simple. A phone call with an old friend, watering the plants, a walk to the corner shop, rereading a favorite poem, watching the birds argue over breadcrumbs. This little moment of planning, of intention, gives shape to the day. It gives it color. It reminds the soul that it still has something to lean toward. You don't have to do more to feel alive. You simply need to anticipate with warmth. The anticipation itself becomes a kind of joy, like waiting for the kettle to sing or the postman to pass. That quiet hum of soon is powerful. If your day feels empty, don't rush to fill it with chores. Fill it with meaning. Maybe write a letter. Maybe sit with music you haven't heard in years. Maybe bake something, even if it's just toast made with care. Let the plan be gentle. Let it be kind. Let it honor who you are today, not who you used to be, or who others expect you to be. And if the day changes course as days often do, that's all right. The plan was never a rule. It was a gift, a way of saying today matters. I matter because joy doesn't come from busy days. It comes from days with a little hope folded inside. Number 7, ending the morning with grace. And now the morning begins to close. Not with a rush, but like a curtain drawn softly at the theater's end. The sunlight has settled. The tea is finished. And your first steps have already left a kind imprint on the day. But before we fully step into the noise of the world, take one last pause, a moment to honor yourself. Because this morning quiet, thoughtful, simple was not ordinary. It was sacred, a small daily act of love. Ending the morning with grace isn't about perfection. It's about recognition, noticing what you've done. No matter how small. You woke up, you stretched, you drank water, you breathed deeply, you gave thanks, you planned for joy. That's no small feat. That's resilience wearing a soft cardigan. Maybe you didn't tick a list. Maybe you just sat in silence and felt your heartbeat. That too is living well. Grace means we let go of what we couldn't do and hold gently what we could. We don't punish ourselves for aches or slowness. We honor them as proof we've carried life this far. So as you step forward into the rest of your day, take with you the memory of the morning. Let its calmness walk beside you. Let its kindness linger on your shoulders. Let its rhythm guide you, not in haste, but in peace. And if today becomes messy or tiring or quiet again, remember, tomorrow morning will return, another chance, another sunrise, another soft beginning. Because life after 70 isn't about how much is left. It's about how deeply we live what remains. And a graceful morning is the first step. And there you have it. Dear friends, a morning, not rushed, but received. A morning filled with breath, with light, with gentleness. Because even after 70, life can surprise us with beauty. If we pause long enough to notice it. If today's video brought a little peace to your heart, or reminded you of the quiet strength you still carry, then it has done its work. We'd love to hear from you. What part of your morning brings you the most joy? Share it in the comments below. Your story might be the light someone else needs tomorrow. And if this video touched you, please give it a like. It tells the winds of the internet that kindness still matters. Don't forget to subscribe for more warm, thoughtful videos made just for you. And share this with someone you love, perhaps a parent, a grandparent, or a dear friend who deserves a gentler morning. From our hearts to yours, thank you for being here, truly. Until next time, take a deep breath, feel the sun, and step gently into your day. You're not alone. You're still becoming